What's up, y'all? So I am back for Ladies Night, Season 1, Episode 9, and Season Finale, Breakdowns and Breakups. So, now, this episode continued off from when they were in Australia, which is Salt-N-Pepa, and, was Cinderella there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was in Australia because she was acting on... She was acting all, she just in her own world. Okay, yeah, that's right, because she was on the bus and all that in the last episode. Yeah, that's right. But anyways, Salt-N-Pepa, Cinderella, and Lily and Taj with no Coco, because Coco was still dealing with her divorce. She was very upset. So Salt-N-Pepa was about to go out on stage. They're like, where's the WV? You know, we don't know where they are. And they're like, well, we hope they show up for the What a Man song that they were supposed to do together. And that's what I still want to know, because we never found out why Lily and Taj was late, because they was running in there. It's like, we're so late. We didn't get time to rehearse or nothing like that. So they get out on stage and they just apparently all messing up, you know. I mean, the crowd seemed like they had no issue. But after the show, you know, they're in the, I guess the dressing room or whatever, backstage. And they were talking about how they said that didn't go too well. And then Salt-N-Pepa came and it was like, it was horrible. You know, we had bad reviews. The promoter was upset, and then Jimmy was on the phone. He's their manager. He said, yeah, I have to keep it 1,000. We're not gonna, yeah, we need Coco, basically, which is kind of a slap in the face, if you ask me. Because the girls, I know Taj can sing, so I just don't understand, like, did they have an agreement? If it wasn't all three, they couldn't. They just don't sing at all. So Lily was crying and she was upset. I don't know who the dude was. Who was that dude? Maybe it was her brother, the bodyguard. I don't know who he was. A big dude, and he was like, "Just let it out." And she was crying. She said, "I feel like 26 years is down the drain and we were supposed to have like our big break coming to Australia. We came all the way over here for nothing, basically." So, Salt-N-Pepa, you know, they still had to have their conversation with Cinderella. And it's just cringeworthy. Oh, gosh. Salt-N-Pepa was talking about that in this restaurant or whatever, and then Salt started crying and she walked away, and Peppa, she wasn't crying. She just kept looking over her shoulder like, where'd she go? So she went over there, and she's you know, they like, you know, they really care about her, and you know, but they're tired of talking about the same old thing for 32 years. And I was like, I feel like I heard about this for 32 years. So serious. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing this again. But yet I'm doing it again. So, so they decided to have Jimmy, their manager, as the what do you call that? Mediator. And I don't know whose penthouse that was, but it was nice. It must have been Peppa's. I don't know. Because they were talking before Cinderella got there, you know. Salt's like, I can't do this anymore. And Peppa's saying the same thing. And Jimmy's like, I think, you know, she needs to be heard. That she feels that she needs to be heard. That type of thing. And Salt was saying, you know, because apparently she had left before about, I guess, the same situation. And she said in 2014, she called them to come back to the group, which I was like, what? Huh? See, because I was on her side, because she said they terminated me through an email, right? Okay, so moving on. So, Cinderella, she coming in. She's like, should I take my shoes off? I guess because it looked all fancy and stuff. And basically, when her and Salt just kind of got into this thing. And Salt was like, because she was saying, how did she put that, Cinderella? Oh, man, I forgot the word she used. I guess she basically said it was worse with Salt than it was Peppa, and Salt got upset because she was like, what? She was like, she says, I'm the one that, when you ask for something, I try to get it for you, and I'm the one that listened to you, and because Cinderella was addressing them both of them at first, and she said, we're not twins, we're different people, that type of thing. And that's when she said she mostly had the issue with Salt. I was like, oh man. And then Salt was just like, look, she's like, I can't take it no more. It's, we did what we could do for you. And Cinderella's like, I was with you guys since I was 16. And that 32 years again. I'm like, and Peppa was like, yeah, and who took care of you? And she said, I took care of myself. And I was like, oh boy. And then Salt was just like, Peppa ain't really say much, And Salt was just like, look, I can't. And then Cinderella's like, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. And she got up and laughed. And I was just like, oh my gosh. This is crazy. And I might be missing some things, but I don't think I am. So, she leaves and they're like, we just had to do what we had to do. They ended up meeting with SWV and SWV's all glammed up, and Taj has her blue bob and Coco looking good. She looking better. They all looking good. And so they're like, I see we're missing one. And she said, yeah, it's just not work. It just didn't work out. They like, we wish her well. But it was the same old issue over and over again. I was like, oh man. I was so on the fence with this. But then, Cinderella, because Jimmy, the manager, said because Salt was like, Salt and Peppa is a brand, it's a business, right? And so she's like, we hired you as our DJ. And I can kind of see her point there. But then, like I was saying before, I guess Cinderella, they did include her on a lot of things. I guess that's why she felt like she was part of the group. And that's what everybody was saying. Even, I think, Lily or Taj, one of them, you don't hear, you think of Salt Pepper, you think about Cinderella. It's just automatic. So, chill. And Jimmy trying to break it down. This is when because I had forgot this part. They were still in the room. And he was like, think about McDonald's. He said, you're the manager, I'm the fry cook, and they are McDonald's. They are the franchisee. So we work for them. And she still didn't see it that way. I could kind of see it that way. But, when you tell people that you're a part of the group and then you tell them they're not, see, it's confusing. So that's what Salt was saying. You can't separate. You got to separate yourself from the business part. She said, I'm Cheryl James. She's Deidre Roper. And that's Sandra over there. And she couldn't separate herself from the group. So I don't know what to think. But, when she said they terminated her through the email, like, was that 2 months ago or whatever, I was like, dang, that's messed up. But on the show, she knew. Right. She knew. She walked away. She knew that that it was over. So it wasn't like the surprise that she made it out to be, basically. Exactly. I was like, what? They terminated through an email. So basically the email was probably just a professional letter Right. She acting like she ain't know nothing about it. But anyway, see, I don't know about Spinderella sometimes. I be on her side of it, I don't know. And so, they just, said that Salt was like trying not to cry again. She said, if I don't think about it, I won't cry. So Salt-N-Pepa and SWV, they're still gonna work on their song called Fine Wine, I believe. That's what it's called, and they're gonna work on that. And they were so proud of them for going on tour with Toni Braxton. And they all said they're gonna do their own things. Salt said she writes and produces. I didn't know that. And she said Peppa, does TV shows and things like that. And then they're still gonna do Salt-N-Pepa as a whole. And they showed Spinderella out there DJing. They show her. Taj called Spinderella to check on her, and she said, I'm fine. She said, I'm more disappointed. She said, I'm just going to do my thing and spend time with my daughter. They showed her daughter, and she was pregnant, but she already had the baby by now, because I saw it on Instagram. And she said, I'm going to be a G-ma, And then she said, I got my boo. I was like, oh, goodness. So Taj and Spinderella, they really got close, So, Spinderella, yeah, she was doing her DJing. They show her, and then her boo ended up proposing to her with this big old ring. The ring was huge. I said, you go, girl. And she had the biggest smile. I said, dang, I didn't see her smile that big in the whole, 9 episodes? So that's kind of sad to me, all those years, and I don't know. I guess, see, that's why you can't, it's hard to mix friendships with business. I don't know. It's just kind of messed up. But it was just, and that Salt was like, if it was so bad, why did you ask to come back in 2014? So it's just all kind of mixed messages over there, But anyways, they was talking about season finale. I really don't think it needs to be a season 2. I really don't. I don't know what else they're gonna talk about. So unless it's 32 years, it's gonna be 33 years, and I ain't gonna watch it no more. Like, it's 33 years. I'm like, I'm done. Kaputs. But anyway, y'all, so if y'all saw this episode, tell me what y'all thought about it. And what do y'all think about the whole Salt-N-Pepa thing? And SWV, I really think they're underrated. I don't know why they seem to be so undervalued, I guess. Toni Braxton said she sees their worth. So they're happy that they're going to be with her. So you guys hit that subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next one.